In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers and mountaineers embarked on an expedition to the Ural Mountains in Russia. Several weeks later, their bodies were found, and the investigation that followed revealed a series of bizarre and terrifying events. The hikers' bodies showed signs of severe internal injuries, including broken ribs and fractured skulls, but there was no external trauma. The investigation also found strange radiation readings on the hikers' clothing and a series of strange and unexplained photographs on their cameras. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most baffling and terrifying unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, a young couple with 3 children, moved into a large Dutch colonial house at 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville, Long Island. The house had been the site of a horrific mass murder just over a year earlier, in which Ronald DeFeo Jr. had shot and killed 6 members of his family. The Lutz family claimed that they experienced a series of terrifying paranormal events while living in the house, including moving objects, unexplained noises, and ghostly apparitions. They eventually fled the house in terror, leaving behind most of their possessions. On Christmas Eve 1945, a fire destroyed the Sodder family home in Fayetteville, West Virginia. 5 of the 9 Sodder children were missing, and despite a thorough investigation, no bodies were ever found. Theories about the children's disappearance have ranged from a serial killer to a coal mine explosion, but the case remains one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in American history. On June 10, 1912, 8 people, including 6 children, were found brutally murdered with an axe in Villisca, Iowa. The investigation that followed was one of the largest and most extensive in American history, but no one was ever charged with the crime. The case remains one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. In January 2013, Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old Canadian tourist, was found dead in the water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. The investigation that followed revealed a series of bizarre and unexplained events, including a strange elevator video that showed Lam behaving erratically and a series of cryptic messages on her phone. The case remains one of the most baffling and terrifying unsolved mysteries of the 21st century.